Shalom, this is Levi Shore. Welcome back to the 13 Principles of the Rambam. This is the fifth Ani Ma'amim, or the fifth principle, and it's we should only pray to Hashem. So let's jump right in. So Ani Ma'amim be'emunah shlema, that I believe with perfect emunah, shehabore yisbarach shemo, that the Creator, blessed is He, lo levado roy lehis paleo, that to Him and to Him alone and only Him it is fitting to pray. Ve'ein lezula so roy lehis paleo, and it's not fitting, it's not proper to pray to anything else. So we also see in the Yigdal, which helps us shed a little more light on the Ani Ma'amim, that it says, He know Adon Olam, that He is the Master of the universe. L'chol notzar yorek gedulaso umalchuso, and to His creations, He teaches His greatness and His kingship and His sovereignty. So what does it all mean? So first thing, as we learned before, that there's only one infinite being, and Hashem is all powerful, and Hashem has created everything, and Hashem runs everything. So if we want to change in our life, if there's something we need, if we feel if we need health, like if our health is failing us, or if we need more money, if we don't have enough money for our expenses, or praying for wisdom, like we just need help learning the Torah and how to do the mitzvos, or helping us to be a better person, or anything that we may need. By praying to Hashem, Hashem is the one that can truly make the changes, even on a global scale. So a lot of people put a lot of emunah, put a lot of faith into presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens. We don't have many kings and queens anymore, but we definitely have politicians. We have secular leaders, and people will go for a lot of effort. They'll volunteer their time, and then they'll donate money, and even just to get that, even a local leader, to get that person to even do one thing to personally help you takes a great deal of effort. And it's just one maybe thing that person did to help you. Whereas Hashem, the infinite creator, can help for anything and everything, no matter how big. There's nothing that's too big that Hashem can't change. And Hashem's, He wants to listen to our prayers. He wants to listen to our requests all the time, every moment. He's always available to listen and to help. And so it's interesting. Like, why is all the world not praying to Hashem? Why is all the world not asking Hashem for help? And how do we get to what's called avodah zarah, to strange service, strange worship? How do people get to worshiping all these other things besides Hashem? So in the third generation of mankind, so first there was Adam and Chava, there was Adam and Eve, and their third son was Shes, who is called Seth, and then Seth had a son named Enosh. And in Enosh's generation was the first time that people began diverting their prayers away from Hashem. So Hashem's created a system where Hashem's created all these spiritual worlds that come down to us. And Hashem sends His influence, His shefa, spiritual, like a life force, through all these worlds, and He sends them through the mazalos. He sends them through the stars and the planets. He sends His force into the universe, into the physical universe. And then Hashem has malachim, has all these spiritual servants, the angels that help out running, like what we would call the laws of nature. So all these things are controlled. And that people began to think, oh, well, like these malachim, they're servants of Hashem. So I would be doing honor if I just I pray to the servants. I don't want to bug Hashem. He's too busy. I'm gonna ask one of His servants to do it. But this is not what the Torah tells us to do, and it's not even most effective, because only Hashem can determine if something will happen or won't happen. And going through any in the mid-area, even a president can't always do what he wants, and it's really only up to Hashem, what happens or doesn't happen. So for whatever we need, I mean, it's free. Hashem, He really wants us to, to ask, and if we need help, I mean, the whole purpose of having a connection, and give it a try. I mean, you may find that it helps you get something that you've been really struggling to get, and it just starts building our connection. And all the best, and I hope to see you soon again. Sweet.